Back guys to my YouTube channel Cloud Crafting in Abhiworld. So today we are seeing that how to use Oracle VirtualBox for creating a virtual machine of different OS. So for that prerequisite I have uploaded a video how to enable virtualization in Windows 11 and Asus laptop or any other laptop. So please must watch. Firstly, enabling virtualization, then now we are seeing how to use Oracle VirtualBox. So here we have Oracle Virtual Machine pre-installed. So please install the Oracle Virtual Machine. Now it's opening. So this is Oracle Virtual VM Virtual Box Manager. So now we see how to create machine manually, and then in next video we will see how to create virtual machine automatically, like by automating the process. So what we see here that how to, like, one is to create VM hardware, and the second we have to installing OS on that. So now for creating new VM we have to click new on new. So here we give name. Here we give name CentOS 7, CentOS 7, and here the type is Linux and the version is Red Hat 64. So now we go to the next, and now we select CPU, RAM and memory. So by default it's here 2 GB, but if you have 4 GB of RAM in your laptop or desktop, then you have to set it 1 GB RAM. Like here if you have 4 GB of RAM, then you have to select 1024, but I have 8 GB and more RAM, then I have select like then I have to select 2048 of RAM, which means 2 GB of RAM, and the processor CPU is one CPU, that correct. And next, so here it's take 20 GB, but it not totally take 20 GB of the hardware disk size, but only it takes, if we check this option pre-allocated full size, then it takes all 20 GB of the hard disk size, but we don't do this. And then next, in the summary, check all the options you are selected: CentOS 7 and Red Hat 64-bit, and 2 GB of base memory, 1 processor, and 20 GB of RAM. Pre-allocated full size is false. Okay. Now what we have to do? Then finish. So pretty simple and very easy steps we follow for the CentOS. Now see next. Now we are doing this. Now we are doing the same things for Ubuntu VM. So for Ubuntu, go to new, and here we select that Ubuntu. Ubuntu VM. Now here the type is Linux, and the version is Ubuntu 64. Now we have to go to next. Here for the CPU we have to increase to 2, and the RAM size, if you have 4 GB of RAM, then we have to give 1 GB, or you have, when you have, now it's same. Next, and here default 25 GB, and next, and we have like Ubuntu VM, Ubuntu 64, 2 GB of base memory, processor 2, disk size 25 GB. Okay, finish. Now we have two types of VM: CentOS and Ubuntu VM. Just like we have two computers, one is CentOS 7 and second is Ubuntu VM. So we have two computers here. Now we have to install OS on them. Now we have to install OS on them. So we have to download the ISO from the internet. Now we have to search on Google CentOS stream 9 ISO download. Then click on the first link. So we are here, and clicking the first link, and we have to download this boot.iso. It is around 1 GB. It is 1 GB. So now click on the, and now it's downloading. So wait, it's taking 3 to 4 minutes to download. My internet speed is good. Now see, ISO is downloaded successfully in our computer. So we attach the ISO in the CentOS computer. Like we have created two lab computer, physical hardware, and then we have to attach the ISO. So what we have to go in the setting, and now we go to the storage, and now you see the controller ID in the file to the disk file. So from our what we have downloaded in our CentOS stream 9 ISO. So we select this ISO and then open in the, then it is selected in our ISO in the our virtual hardware. So CentOS stream 9 is there. So nothing to worry that we have and check the live CD and DVD box, and then what we have to do, like all the things, the ISO attached and the live CD DVD part is done. So we have to do a network part. So in network part we have four adapters: adapter 1, adapter 2, adapter 3, and adapter 4. So network adapter is like an IC, like in our physical card we have, physical laptop we have adapter. Just like that in our virtual we have network adapter. So here what we have to do, like in adapter 1 is enable network adapter and attach to network address NAT, and now what we have adapter 2, and here enable, we have to enable the network adapter, and we have to choose bridged adapter. So our have two bridged adapter in MediaTek Wi-Fi 6E. So we have to choose this MediaTek Wi-Fi. So we have chosen this, and second is 40-watt virtual Ethernet adapter. So now we choose this, and then normally what we have chosen the bridge adapter and MediaTek. So we will talk about later that what is the adapter and how the VM virtual machine communicate in the network with the physical hardware, physical NIC, how the IPs are assigned. So don't worry for that. So now further, okay. Like so you have a computer, laptop, or PC and laptop. Generally in today's time we will have two kinds of adapter. One is the wireless adapter, here you see, and the other one is Ethernet adapter. Now it's not mandatory for all the laptops to have both adapters. You can just have wireless or a computer or Ethernet adapter. A PC computer will have Ethernet adapter. Now these adapters connects your computer to a network. Like in our case, we have one router, a Wi-Fi router, and a router will have an IP address like this 192.168.1 and 1. This is just a primer on bridged adapter. So just stay with me. So the router will have an IP address, and router is going to allow that IP address to your adapter. That router have an IP address that allows you to browse the internet by using your Ethernet or wireless adapter. So just to show you this, I am going to open command prompt on my computer and run a command.
So I open CMD command prompt,
CMD command prompt, and I'm going
to run a command IP config.
IP config is a command that in Windows going to list all the IP address. So wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi. You see here IPv4 address. That's 192.168.1. That's IP address of my computer. Default gateway is 192.168.1.1. That's the IP address of Wi-Fi router. Now that is well and good for a computer, but what about a virtual download software? And also we will connect on our virtual machines remotely to manage them over network. So in that case, our virtual machines also need IP address, network adapter, and a connection to be. So we have a computer and we have a virtual machine on them. So this is our laptop, this is our physical laptop, and we have our two virtual machines like 121 and CentOS 1. So now we have a physical virtual an IC adapter in our physical hardware, and we have also virtual adapters in our virtual machines. Virtual machine is a computer is just virtual. So we can have adapters on a virtual machine also. Like this, we have adapter in our virtual machine also. And this adapter can be connected to our computer's network adapters, which is our laptop or our PC. And this adapter can be connected to our computer's adapters. Like what we know that our computer network adapter is connected to the router. In this case, to the Wi-Fi router. So as Wi-Fi router allots IP address to a computer, to a computer's network adapter. Same way it is like allots IP at same way it's going to allow that IP address to the virtual machine's adapter. Like our router allot IP address to our network adapter, and the our network adapters in the this this router allots our virtual router. So same way it's allot to the network virtual machines network adapter. Here how we configure our network. Now we have selected our bridged adapter of our laptop. So mine is MediaTek Wi-Fi 6E MT7902 wireless LAN card. So now what we have to do, going to okay. Now it's time to power on the VM. So we have to power on the VM. So now what we have to do, we have to start. So select start. Now you see here our VM is powering VM up. So it's is in process of powering up the VM. So now when our VM is powered up, then the console is visible in our screen. So wait for a minute. Now you see that our VM is like giving the console. Now we have to boot up our VM. So now we see that how to boot up CentOS VM from scratch. So now double click on this. So the booting process in progress. So it's already in progress. So if we boot the this, so we have to choose the CentOS 9 stream booting. So checking the way it's checking, and now it's booting up. So we see how this boot is happening. So now it's booting up. So it's popped up. Select the language, English. So capture. So here our cursor is in screen. So here we have to capture English. We have click the mouse inside the VirtualBox display or press the host key. So we have to capture. We have faced before the pointer setting, like the mouse setting, like the pointer is not you work on the CentOS screen, and it's automatically go outside from the CentOS screen. The solution I found that we have to shut down the VM and then change the setting from the PS-2 mouse to USB tablet. So this is very important in the Oracle box, VirtualBox. So this solution I found, we have to go to the virtual guest instance, click setting, and select the system in left panel. Go to the motherboard tab and pointing device, choose USB tablet instead of PS2x2 mouse. Like we have these options. So first we configure the hard disk type. So ये VirtualBox RT. So here we have to select. So no disk selected. Please select at least one disk to install. We have selected a disk to install, and by selected this, we have to done. So wait for a moment. It's checking. Then automatic partitioning selected. So now we have to set up root password and user creation. So now we have to configure network and hostname. So here we see the NAT adapter. Here we have NAT adapter and his bridged adapter. So you see here we have the IP 192.168.11. These are our system IPs. So we have to check this, and the IPv4 address is this. So this is our system. So here host name we have to give CentOS. Okay, so this is NAT adapter and this is bridged adapter. So we have all certain network settings. So we have to done. So time zone is automatically Asia Kolkata time zone. If you have another time zone, then you have to set your own time zone where you are now. So now we are giving the root password. So you have to give it a strong, like I have given. So my screen, my password is looks good. So I have given the strong password. So now we have to done. So we have to click on begin installation. So it takes some time. So let's see what we have in the last. Now here this is the most important step to deattach the ISO from the VM. So what we have to do, like we have to go to the VirtualBox and we have to go to the settings and we have to go to the system. So here we have to right click and power off the VM. So power offing the VM, the VM is powered off. So what we have to do, so when it is completely powered off, go to the setting, go to the storage and go to the CentOS ISO and click here and remove disks from virtual drive. This is most important step in the virtual machine to reboot process. Remove disks. So here we have do that. Then okay. Then we have to start. Now it's starting. So it's very simple and pretty. Now it's powering up the VM. So it's a step-by-step process. If you follow, then you're not facing any issue with that. So finally we launched the CentOS 9 virtual machine in our Oracle VirtualBox. So this is our CentOS Stream 9. So we have to so here we have next and skip, and here we have to use CentOS user. Next we have to give the password. Next, we are all set. So thank you for being with me. So for please like, subscribe and share this my YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you.